Beirut, what a city! We can't deny how quickly it has become a fashion go-to capital where its ladies' sense of style and beauty are recognized and appreciated worldwide. Lana El Sahely, one of the first women in the Middle East to start a blog in 2010 she called L'Armoire de Lana, is today among the leading digital influencers in the region. Having close to 200,000 followers on Instagram, she uses her platform to express and showcase her love for fashion, lifestyle, beauty and travel.
Bonjour, I'm Lana. شو هي الأشياء الأساسية اللي موجودة بجدتين؟
She was recently chosen to represent the Middle East by walking the Dolce & Gabbana runway at the 2017 Milan Fashion Week, and that's not all. Lana has turned into a full-on businesswoman, developing her brand and collaborating with various local designers and international fashion brands to create pieces her followers can purchase and enjoy. You consider yourself an entrepreneur?
I like to call myself this way today because I was able to take myself from a blog and make it a stronger platform that now has an e-shop. And I honestly, in terms of financials and structure, I almost did it alone, you know. I have a manager on board, but everything related to building up really the structure from zero, I kind of started alone and never really got help, so I like to
call yourself an entrepreneur.
Yeah. I think what differentiates my work from the rest of the bloggers or the influencers, it's that I actually create content. I'm not saying that taking a photo of your look before a show is not content, because I do it myself and it's part of the game. At the end of the day, you need to inspire people through your style, and it's what gets the most interaction. But I think that content and always working hard on trying to find different ways of showcasing these trends, and also talking about these trends and making it kind of a direct report is what makes a difference.
What can young, inspiring, aspiring girls, I should say, who have similar dreams do in order to break into this? What would you advise them?
Of course, we always say that hard work is key and consistency is extremely important. But I also believe that in a country like Lebanon, it's important to believe that you can actually do something, no matter how small or how limited opportunities can be. So it's important to believe in yourself and to really try. You have to give it a try.
A lot of people are saying that Instagram, specifically, of course, Facebook and a lot of other things, create this, in young women, this fear of missing out, this compare and despair attitude. Oh, I can't look like her, or I can't be like her. This is unrealistic expectations. And it affects their self-esteem, it affects how they think. What can we say to them? Because, there is a side of it that's very glamorous, but there are days where...
Honestly, I wouldn't agree 100%. I would say Instagram triggers this feeling in certain people, but it also triggers something else in a younger audience. And it's that, oh, I want to be like her. I want to try dressing the way she does. I can do that. When I grow up, I want to have an Instagram account, So I think it really,
plays on the
there's
both of
kind
them.
of a balance, but there's so much going on online, and there's like sort of a mess that it's so hard for us to filter what picture is really a real picture and what picture was photoshopped and what body is completely tweaked through applications and then posted on Instagram. I mean,
somebody like you, I'm sure there are days where you get up and you go, oh, today is just not a good day. I don't want to be doing this. I'm tired. Although it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of people may think that it's not.
The good thing about having a platform, it's that you make it what you want it to be. So some people can decide that, okay, it's just all about posting pictures and it's not going to take much effort. Every day they're going to wake up and the goal is to be able to take that good shot that's going to get so many likes and so many comments.
What makes a good post?
I think it always, and although it's hard to say so, and although it's a picture, it doesn't have to be very posy. We have to try to be natural and appealing to people, and it's not always easy because most of our contents are shoots, and and whether we want it or not, it's sometimes staged. But yes, we do wake up and we realize that, okay, we're tired because...
Do I want to smile today for the 100th time?
Yeah, the problem is that
know?
it's physically tiring. It's just
Yeah.
like physically tiring. And sometimes making these small decisions can have such an impact or can create such reactions that you have to be very careful. The thing is, I share a lot about my lifestyle and my daily life, but at the same time, I protect a lot of my personal life. So I think this keeps me sane.
That's true, because you see a lot of these influencers that overshare and there's overexposure.
Yeah, I think it's a decision, a strategy decision. But for me, it was...
You've kept it very professional.
For me, yeah, it was important to, if I want to share a picture with my husband, it's going to be once a year or twice a year, but it's not going to be every week.
For example, I remember one of the big events of your life was your wedding, and that was like a viral event.
But it did go viral before I even
private,
posted the shot.
And that was a, but that was a private also. It's a private.
It's because we had a hashtag and so many people shared so many shots because it was a beautiful wedding. So a lot of buzz happened around the hashtag. And I remember I posted two days later, but already all of the photos possible in the world were out there.
If your critics say to you, well, Lana is just, she is blessed to have come from a privileged background, it's easy to do this.
What's easy to do? Which part?
People think it's easy to break into this industry.
Yeah, I want to understand when they say something like that, what are they referring to? Am I paying to get access to the shows? Or is my father investing in my platform? Because to both of these questions, the answer is no. I work with a lot of people that I sometimes, and I mean, it's because they're supportive that they understand. I delay so many of my payments because I make sure that I am doing these payments. And they know, and many of these people know because they're on my team and they know that I do everything myself.
I think it's important to mention that you did major in economics.
Yeah, I did.
When you didn't major in fashion design, you didn't major in
journalism.
No, it was specifically economics. So there's a background there to help build a business.
Yes, I know exactly what I want to do and I know exactly where I'm headed. And for me, there is no unclear strategy.
So what is the dream?
I wouldn't say it's really a dream.
Or the goal?
My goal now is to strengthen my platform. So we are relaunching in about 3 weeks the entire website, and it's going to become even more interactive, even more user-friendly. And in terms of the e-shop specifically on the platform, we're going to switch to a stronger platform, which is Shopify. So we are revamping many things so that the website can take an international approach.
You made the cover of Marie Claire Arabia. If somebody told you when you were younger that you would be on the cover of a magazine,
I would have thought it's a joke because I was really a nerd. So out of this world,
were you a nerd growing up in Cameroon? So there's a multicultural background there, and that also affected, I think, your taste for a lot of things.
Yeah, because I was exposed to a lot of cultures and to people from all over the world. So in my class, we were like 3 Lebanese, and the rest of the class would be a Nigerian, a Cameroonian, someone from Taiwan, France, Italy. I think this mix was extremely important because after my years in Cameroon, I came to Lebanon, and 3 years later, sad events started happening in Lebanon, and I didn't really understand because of the background I had.
What year did you arrive here?
I came in 2002.
Okay, all right.
Which really was one of the best times for Lebanon before 2005, where everything really crashed.
Well, on February 14th, the Prime Minister of Lebanon was assassinated, and then everything changed.
So for me, it was really, because, you know, I knew my religion, and we are religious at home, and we are conservative, but I didn't know my sect. I had no idea. And when we say that some people are really raised up without any political affiliations, it's true. People have to believe that there are a lot of Lebanese people living abroad who are really trying hard to raise their kids without having them
and you were one of those children.
Of course, the new generation is extremely different, and things are, I think, are really changing.
The new generation.
Because I don't think my audience thinks of me as Lana being a Muslim or Lana being this religion. I don't really talk about my religion.
Yeah,
I don't have to. The audience doesn't really care. It's not that there are people out there who decide to follow me based on my religion or decide to unfollow me based on that.
Yeah.
I think this is very important, and it shows that things are really changing in Lebanon, and people look more at the talent and at the way things are being done.
No, I think it's just you, your brand, who you are as a person, multicultural.
But this is how things should be now in Lebanon. People should look at what people are doing, not where they're from.
And this is what the new generation, this is what your hope is for the new
I
generation.
hope really it will
but do you
stay
see
this
it?
way.
But you see it in the new generation,
I
don't
see
you?
a small change, yes, I do. But then we hope it's something that will last.
And the most fashionable women in the Middle East are from?
Oh, it's very difficult. No, I cannot just say Lebanon.
She doesn't want to say Lebanon.
No, I cannot
We're
just
in a
say
Lebanese
Lebanon.
restaurant
I cannot just
with
say
Lebanese coffee
I think
and Lebanese designer.
No, I think the Lebanese woman has a lot of taste in the way she puts pieces together, and she's always like super avant-garde in spotting new designers. But you have a lot of countries like Kuwait, where they are extremely advanced.
Tell us
when
about
it comes
them, because
to...
you've had a lot of experience with Middle
I've never
Eastern
been to
women.
Kuwait, for example, but I know
Middle
for a
Eastern
fact
women.
from a lot of things I've been reading and from a lot of things I see on social media that they are very, very, very avant-garde. They've discovered many designers before we heard about them in Lebanon, even in terms of supporting Lebanese designers, by the way. Before, I know that a lot of designers based in Lebanon were worn in Kuwait before they became a sensation in Lebanon, so one of the strongest for that. When I'm asked about Beirut, I always say that no matter how Dubai is advancing and how much Dubai presents a structure for designers to grow, so designers in Dubai are giving a lot of great alternatives like free zones, you know, and a lot of options, and you have a lot of structures like fashion forward and things like that that help designers actually grow and help designers
They're very
find
modern.
buyers.
They're very modern in their
And Dubai is really like becoming kind of a fashion capital in the sense of what it presents to designers and in terms of all the activities they do. And now all of the brands' offices are based in Dubai. When I want to work with Dior, I need to go meet their team in Dubai. That's the reality. But I think that in terms of creativity, we stay extremely in advance in Lebanon because there is something about Beirut that inspires people and make them do wonderful things.
And how would you describe the Lebanese woman in 3 words?
I think she's very strong. She's generous, especially the mom, the sister. If you look at all of these sides of the Lebanese woman, she gives much more than any other woman. And I think that she's very tasteful.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
60 seconds with Lana El Sahely. Lana, what is your favorite city?
Beirut.
Favorite dessert?
Chocolate.
What is your favorite designer?
I don't have a favorite designer.
Favorite movie?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, it's the 57th anniversary.
Yes.
Favorite hobby?
Running.
Favorite obsession?
I have to say fashion.
Favorite article of clothing?
Shoes.
Favorite song you're embarrassed to like?
I Need a Girl Part 1.
Favorite place to go with family?
South Lebanon.
Favorite perfume?
Elise Arab, the Parfum Intense.
Favorite item you've ever worn?
A jacket that my mom gave me.
Favorite makeup you can't live without?
Mascara.
Favorite book?
I like Freakonomics a lot.
Favorite Halloween costume you've ever worn?
Maleficent.
Wow, are you evil?
Yes.
That's something nobody yet knew. Favorite Hollywood muse?
Hollywood muse. I don't have a Hollywood muse. I love Cindy Crawford.
Favorite celeb crush growing up?
Brad Pitt.
Okay, and that's gone now?
It changes.
All right, you guys, we're good. We're good. A little bit of off the record stuff. How was that?
Great, thank
Okay.
you. It was fun.
Who would have believed that the new generation's marketing tools and models would be a complete shift of what they used to be barely a decade ago? That digital influencers have made fashion and the dream to become a celebrity more accessible. If you like this episode of Why Chats and want to see more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click, click, click!